If this isn't the scariest thing I've ever done. Okay, so I'm live on YouTube. I don't know what that means. To view the, okay, I'm supposed to view this post on YouTube. I don't know what that means. Okay, but I'm here. We're gonna try this. I was gonna try to go live on Instagram. Oh my gosh, it's so weird seeing myself live. Okay. We're gonna do this. So, I've had a lot of questions about Kirstin Ess, and I do this all the time on my Facebook business page. So I was like, why don't I just come on YouTube and do this? And I don't really know a lot of people here on YouTube, and if I do, please feel free to stop by and say hi. So I'm used to just kind of slapping some videos up here that I've done in the past, but I figured let's try something new today, shall we? So I will talk about the Kirstin Ess line. I'm absolutely in love with the Kirstin Ess line. So first thing I'm going to do is do the signature finishing spray. I basically just got out of the shower. My hair is still damp, but what I do want a little more, just a little more dampness without it being like super. Oh wait, hold on. That's not the signature hair water. That's what I'm looking for. Here we go. I was like, that's spraying weird. Here we go. That looks more like hair water. Which is perfect to do actually, because hair water, what it's meant to do is after you style your hair, maybe it's a second day hair and you still have product in it, or it's a little crunchy, or you put it up in a ponytail, anything like that, you can put the hair water through and it will, where's my brush? You can put the hair water through and it'll just kind of loosen that all up again so you can start to restyle, which I love because if you just wet your hair, it gets really, I don't know, it just, the frizz, the texture, so it just doesn't work out. So I'm going to put a little more of that hair water since I totally used the wrong thing to begin with. There we go. A little tangle there. Some good hairspray. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is use the thickening spray. And what I'm doing today is I just got the Dyson Airwrap not too long ago. I've been loving it because I feel like I don't really have to be perfect with my application of the the Airwrap dryer and curling tools. So what that looks like is this. And it comes with different curling tools here. I also use this like for my, not bangs area, but kind of bangs area. And it also comes with a small blow dryer and something like this, which I never need because as you can see my hair is very straight, but something like this here. So that just kind of, you can comb through and get heat through your hair. But because it's Dyson, it's absolutely amazing. So that was a thickening spray I just put into my fine hair. And I'm going to do blow dry mist because blow dry mist is going to help me protect my hair. Bam. It's going to help me protect my hair while I do this because technically I am blow drying, even if it's going to be in a little different way than you're used to seeing. Blow dryer, you're used to seeing it blow out air, and with this, it kind of sucks in air if you're using the curling iron. Let me show you what I mean. Let's see, do I have anything here that will show you? Let's try a piece of paper. So here is what the curl, I'm going to turn this on here. Here's what the curl tool looks like. You see how it almost wants to wrap this around it? It's thicker. So what it wants to do is if this was a tissue, do I have a tissue anywhere? A tissue paper here. There we go. Let's try some tissue paper. It wants to wrap this around. See that? With traditional blow dryers, as you know, and you just release this like that, with traditional blow dryers, it's going to do more what it does with this tool, which is actually blow it away. So what that means is that when I use this on the front of my hair, it's actually going to blow away these pieces. So I have to keep my hair I have to keep my hand pretty close by to make sure it's forming around this brush for myself because I have fine hair. So I'm going to start that first. I'm going to start that motion first. So we're just going to go like this, and we're just going to hope the electricity doesn't go out. All wrap this around. I'm gonna do a cool shot on it by pushing up on this power, or this power, is it the power button? Yeah. Cool shot. And then I'm gonna let it go, okay? You see how, and I'm gonna put it to the opposite side of where I normally put it. So that way I can let it rest with some more volume. That's gonna look kind of funny for a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna release this. So the cool thing is that it can go on high heat, medium heat, low heat. I know this looks funny, but we'll get back to it. And it'll go between cool and hot. So what these guys are, they're a little different. And what I love about this is I can sit there and talk to people and still do my hair at the same time. So I just need to decide, is this one that, yep, you see how that just wraps around that way? So let's do it on this side because I want my hair to go back. So all I have to do is actually pick up some of my hair and put this close enough, and I just kind of work my way through like this. You don't have to, you can leave it in place. But when you let go of it, there's an actual curl there. So I love that about this is that it can create these amazing curls, but basically it's blow drying the curl in. So it creates like this little wind tunnel here, and you can get a little bit more hair. So when I get used to doing this, it only takes me like 5 to 10 minutes to do my hair because I just have to pick up a few pieces here and there. It's blow drying at the same time. I can move down here and not really see what I'm doing. Hopefully you guys can still hear me over this. Drop that, pick up a little more, and then I just go throughout the whole hair doing the same motion. If I want to isolate the hair a little more to make sure I'm getting all the pieces, I can. There we go. And I make sure to at least do the ends, obviously. I make sure to at least do the ends, but then I'll go back and I will, I'll put the curling tool more up here, so that way I have more volume. So if I got the ends down, then I'm good. Now it's just about adding volume. But I love that I don't have to be so perfect with this. I don't have to have each section done completely. I found that out by surprise when I was in a hurry one day. I found that out by surprise that I don't have to actually like section all of this out. And that for that reason, it takes such a short time to do all my hair and have it curled for the day. Okay, now if I want a real curl there, I'll put it on cool shot. That's gonna really lock in that curl. So now it's not hot anymore, it's getting cold. And what that does is when I take that off, it really gets this nice curl locked in there, right? So maybe I'll pick up my hair a little so I can get the back a little better. Now, there are two curling ones. They're the same size, they're the same shape, but the reason why there are two is that the other one will naturally go the other way. If you don't, like I traveled, and what I ended up doing instead of bringing both of them and taking up room in my luggage is I just went overhead like this. But I'm gonna show you. So you can still do it with one. But I'm gonna show you how to do it with the other piece. Okay, if I drop this, there you go. See, it'll still do it. But let's get the real piece that's intended. So you just push this down, it unlocks. Now I'm going to start wrapping it again. I guess that's why they call it the air wrap. You start wrapping it around. If your hair is still really damp, there is a blow dryer that comes with this. It looks like one of those Dyson heaters. Like I have a Dyson heater up there, you know, it's like a big circle and you're like, where is the air coming from? But I feel it, but I don't see it. There's no blades. It looks like that. So you see what's happening back here? There we go. So let's do. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I've only had this, like I said, for about a week. It is like sold out everywhere. I know that's not helpful for anybody. I was stalking the pages to see when it was going to come back in stock. And I went away for a family trip to Oregon. And my husband, he's like, I got a surprise for you. I'm like, what the heck could you have possibly had? He's like, I know you've been wanting this. And he found it randomly hiding behind another box at Sephora. So I don't know if somebody returned it because it had been sold out for like at least a month. at least. But he found it like a week ago. So I don't know if somebody returned it and they just put it there and didn't have a space for it, or if somebody actually found it and was hiding it. Who knows? All I know is that I have an amazing husband who remembered that I wanted this and went ahead and got it for me. Okay, I'm doing the front piece last so you guys can see this a little better. If you have longer hair, I see them where you can hold it out and actually do this. I feel like my hair is not as long. You can do this too. That's a little more structured and probably the way you're supposed to do it. I don't really do things the way you're supposed to do them. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? So you're gonna get definitely more of a structured curl if you do that. I kind of like being a little more haphazard with my hair, so that way it's not like a perfect curl everywhere, and it's not obvious like, hey, I just curled my hair in this section. So now what I'm doing is I'm going up more towards the root here, and because I can't see this very well, I'm just gonna let the wand do its job of getting that air near my root. Just any straight pieces. All right. So I think for the most part, oh, I got some straight pieces under here. All right, let's go under here. And you can decide, again, if you want to, do I want to put this back or do I want to put this forward? You can change the direction of the brush. I actually want to put this forward because it's a shorter piece. So I'm going to take this one off and put this one on. And kind of curl this in towards the neck. Because it is short, I don't want to curl it out. I feel like it's just going to flip. Okay. So that is that. I think I got everything. I can't tell. Let me look in the... If you're not sure, just ask somebody. Look in the mirror. But just go through it like this. Okay, so now the last thing I'm going to do, we're almost done here, and then I'll finish it off, is just go back through with this. Get a little of curl going, not too much. Cool shot this guy. And then turn it off, okay? So this is not a look. But what this is going to do is help me go over to the side and give a little bit of style here. Now I can break this up. Now at this point I'm going to use Kristin Ess's dry, oh, here, let me help this dude out here. Let's get a little bit of a tease going this way so it holds a little better. There we go. Kristin Ess's Working Texture Spray. Kristin Ess, you can find her stuff in Target. I'm like in love with her stuff. I'm a big Oribe fan, and Oribe, I feel like this stuff works just as well, if not some better than Oribe. I like the scent actually better than Oribe, believe it or not, but I love the price so much better than Oribe. Oribe stuff, when I buy it, I'm buying like 2 products for almost $100. Pretty much. And these at Target you can find for $10 to $14, all of her products, which I love. I love that she keeps it all within that price range. So you're getting really good quality product. Now, if you don't know Kirstin Ess, she's been in the beauty industry for a long time, but she does hair for people like Lucy Hale, and Lauren Conrad is a longtime client of hers. I was following her since the beauty department days, and I feel like I got to know her through one of my, you guys know, one of my good friends, Lottie, and I feel like that's how I knew her name back in the day. And so when I was at Target and I saw her name, I was like, what? And I immediately went to go support her because I just knew of her and loved her work. All right, so I do a little bit of like more of that texturizing spray. I just went in and did a couple straight pieces that I found while doing this. A little more of that texturizing spray. You really start at the root first. What this does is it gives your hair a little bit more grip. I have fine hair, straight hair that I just made curly, so it gets flat. With the texturizing spray, I can get more volume into it. So you start it at the root, and especially when you feel like, okay, that's feeling kind of flat back here, you can get right in there get it to the root, and then you can go in and under. I like to go up into the hair like this versus this way because I'm just getting the front of it. I like to go up and under. Cool. Is that looking okay there? Awesome. And then, just tuck this a little because I'm not like big on the, and then you can do that finishing spray that I started with. Did not mean to, but then you can do that finishing spray. And I do it very gently. When I do finishing spray, I'll just do a little spritz like this, and then I'll use my can. You see how that kind of just set it without me having to get my fingers in it and get sticky, and I just feel like it sets a little better when it's not my hands that I'm using for this. So I'll probably only spray. I like to have natural bounce in the hair. I don't think this curl's going anywhere because it's been blow dried and locked in, so it's been really good at holding up. So I'm probably just going to do a little bit right up here if that's the place that wants to fall in my face. And it's good strong hairspray. It says it's a medium hold, but I feel like it definitely holds very well. So I don't think I'm going to need much more. The only other thing that I would probably use, not today, but depending on the look that I want, is the Beach Wave spray. And the Beach Wave spray gives a little bit more shine, and I feel like more separation. So if you like that piecey kind of look, it's already kind of doing that. But let's say that you have, you just blow dried out your hair, or not even blow dried out your hair. Let's say that your hair is like looking very glamorous and voluminous and stuff, but you're like, no, I really want more beachy kind of hair. Well, this is like that sea salt kind of spray that just breaks it up and gives it piecey and shine. So I like this too, but I'm not going to go with that today. So thanks for joining me on my first YouTube Live. That was actually not that bad. So I will try to be on here more and do more, but this is really fun, and I will catch you guys later.